Hi everyone. Just wanted to tell you about a conversation I had with Reg Crash Harrison. He is the subject of my newest book, Crash Harrison, Tales of a Bomber Pilot Who Defied Death. Fascinating man. Grew up on a farm in Saskatchewan and decided he wanted to be a pilot. So he became a bomber pilot, survived 4 crashes, none of which were his fault, during wartime in England. And just a fabulous story about perseverance, strength, courage. He's a gentle person, and it's been my honor to tell his story. So I was chatting with Reg a few minutes ago, just seeing how he's doing, checking in, as I like to do from time to time. We have some events coming up soon in Saskatchewan, where he lives. And so I said, "How are you doing, Reg?" And he replied, "Well, I'm starting to feel my age a little bit," which is amazing because he's 101 years old plus 8 months. He's going to be 102 in August of this year. Wow. He's now just starting to feel his age a little bit. He said to me when he was, he joined the squadron, the Royal Canadian Air Force, when he was 21. And today he mentioned, when I was 22, when I was in Germany, he said, flying as a bomber pilot, he said, "I never thought I'd see my 22nd birthday." And so I asked, why do you say that? What does that mean? And he said, "Well, you saw planes going down all the time, and so you couldn't help but wonder when it would be your turn." And I can't imagine the things that went through his mind and the minds of all the people who were fighting in the war on both sides. It's fascinating to me to think about that and to think about the details and the emotions. So Reg said he was flying on his 22nd birthday, and his navigator said to him, "Reg, do you know what day this is?" And Reg said, "Oh, I don't know. Is it like Tuesday or is it Thursday?" Because he didn't really keep track of that. He was so focused on the moment and what he had to do during those moments that wasn't really important to him. And his navigator said, "Well, no, it's your birthday. It's your 22nd birthday." And Reg said, "Oh," he said, I didn't know that." And he said to me that when he was on the farm in rural Saskatchewan, they didn't celebrate birthdays. And I can relate to that because growing up on a farm in Alberta, it wasn't a really big thing for us either. There were 5 kids in our family, and I remember, a special birthday being celebrated once when I was a teenager. And the rest of the time, it just wasn't as big a deal. As Reg said, birthdays didn't mean much in those days. So I find it really interesting to talk with a man who's almost 102 years old and find out about his way of life and the things that he went through and the things that we need to acknowledge and be grateful for, the sacrifices of people like Reg Crash Harrison. As he mentioned to me again today, he was living in a different world when he was in the war, and he was fighting for our country and for peace. So really incredible man. Every time I talk to Reg, he tells me one comment that he gets. He's told repeatedly when people that he knows or people that he doesn't know contact him after they've read this book. They say to him they feel like they were sitting down and talking to Reg, like he was talking to them through the story. And I'm gratified to hear that. That was my intent all along. And it is so wonderful to hear that that is what I accomplished, and that people, when they read Reg Crash Harrison's story, they are hearing directly from the man who's telling his tale of surviving difficulties during the war.